Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn torch review. It is Wednesday the 16th of July 2025 and it's 6:55 p.m. I've got the Convoy C8 Plus, the Sofirn IF24PRO and a Warsun torch that looks similar, and I've also got the King's Plus, because the King's Plus, that Sofirn and the Warsun are very similar torches. So I'm going to show them. Probably towards the end I'll show the Kings so you get a bit of an idea, because it's a similar sort of torch. Anyway, the first one, if you're used to my videos, you'll see that I walk out. It'll be the same style as I always do. Have to wait for cars to go past, that sort of thing, as usual. Okay, well, we're in low light mode, shining it up. I like the beam on this. Hopefully it shows up on video really good. It's really nice. I can see it there in the camera. You can see it there. And show it across the field a bit. And that, so this is the C8 Plus. It's the one we're more showcasing tonight. If the microphone cuts out, that's because I've just gone out of range a little bit. I'm just turning the torch left and right, facing straight up in the air. There is a bit of light pollution down at the usual sports ground where I usually do these videos. It's the second time I tried to do one last night. There was people here. I couldn't. This is just facing it straight down, moving it around, facing it at the camera, just in front of the camera, just down, back towards me, straight up in the air, moving it around like a searchlight. It looks really cool. We'll do a 360 as best as I can. Try not to shine it in car lights, car windows and that. Do it just above the car line. You can see up to the other field, all the way across it. No worries at all. Yeah, it's a tight beam. Very tight beam. So that's on full. There is other settings. It's not the easiest to use. This one you've got to do like, press it 12 times or something to change settings. There's the lowest. It's facing it around on the ground, on the grass, facing it at the camera, facing it straight up in the air, facing it around. You might be able to see it. I'm flat out seeing it, we'll put it that way. There's medium. It's the brightest. Do another 360, then I'll get one of the other torches out. Yeah, that's cool. One day we'll go out to that road again where I did that other video and you'll see it a bit better. Well, we'll come back to the camera and face it out so you get a bit of an idea how the beam is and that. So we'll sort of go behind the camera and face it out. You get more of an idea. That's all I can see what the camera's seeing. You can see that full-on beam. That's where the camera stops, being able to see. Go across. It's facing it at the grass a little bit. A few meters ahead. Just like a goalpost over there. Face it at the trees. Hopefully you'll be able to see that in the video. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't in these videos. So I might tilt the camera up just a little bit higher, just to show once the cars have gone past. Might be able to see it on the trees there. Over there. Yeah, it's not just a straight beam, there is spill. Alright, that's that one. Bring the camera down, back sort of where it was. I'll get one of the others out. I've got to be able to see what the others Which one's which? One's the Warsun and one's the Sofirn. And Sofirn's the shorter one. Alright, we'll turn that one on. It's got a rotating dial on it, which makes it hard, because you can't see that at night. So I'm double tapping it and there's nothing. There you go. There is sort of a cob light type thing on the side, which is very bright. Sort of an orangey colour, yellowy. Yeah. It's hard to really showcase it. That's with it magnetised on the pole right there. It's the brightest on that side light, facing down, facing at the camera, facing out. So always be aware with these videos, there will be strobe stuff. So you got the red one here, have that facing down so you can see it, get an idea, face it at the camera. You can have a flash, these party tricks. Turn the camera around so you can see there's like a police light where they do it. It's a little silly. That's a bit of fun. It's a blue, green. It goes through RGB, so we'll face that down so you've got more chance of being able to see it without it affecting the camera. The idea of the different colours, yeah, it's all there. It goes through the full RGB. It's facing it at the camera again. It's still mounted with the magnet. It's a straight red. There's another way you can just cycle through. I'm holding on to the button and then choose a colour. And then you got this one. I like this one. It looks pretty cool. I just don't think the camera will show it up properly. See if we can get it to shine on my hand a bit and see the different colours shining through. Yeah, it's going through the RGB, but a little different. There we go. That should show it up a little bit more. Might be a little bit too bright for it. I'll go out a bit. Try that one. Move the camera back. So it's not showing the pole. There we go. Yeah, I wish there was one like the Night Rider. Be cool. There's the normal beam, that's full brightness, shining across the field like I normally do. Facing it up. It's very similar in performance to the King's Plus that we've shown in other videos. And that I've got with me tonight. You can see that there. The beam there. Quite a nice beam. It's not as clean as the others. But we'll put it on full and we'll walk out like I normally do. Shine it around like we do. And I'll go to the Warsun torch. You'll see the names, the proper names, the full details on the start of the video, like I said. So across, shining it directly at the camera, around in front, to a 360. We'll go out a fair bit, where I normally do, the distance I usually do. It's facing directly at the camera. Again. That's the LEDs in the side. The strobe stuff. Slower strobe. I wonder if it's probably SOS. Wouldn't be surprised. That's just me holding the finger on the button. Now it's on the red. I don't know how well that will show up on camera, but it's interesting to see. That's sort of far away, you can see it cycling through the different RGB colours. Back to just the blue flashing. The police style, red and blue. Facing up in the air, facing down at the ground, facing at the camera. Slowly changing through colours. That's the full cycle of the RGB. Okay. There's cycling through the colours, but sort of like a Knight Rider style though. It sort of scrolls, the colours scroll. I'm walking back towards the camera so you can see that a bit more. Get more of an idea of what it's like. Shining on directly to the ground. Straight at the camera, up towards the sky. More of an idea, that's the multicolour one. Yeah, I wish that would show up better. Might show up on my shirt better. The colour change, nah, it doesn't. Yeah, the Warsun is basically the King's Plus torch. Got all the same settings, all the same features, the same lumens. The body looks very similar. It's just they put their own logo, their own writing on there, their own button, features on the button. Plus, they've put a couple of extra screws in the cop light sort of area. Yeah, so it's very, very similar. We'll walk out. This is the Warsun. Let me get the exact name while I think of it. It'll be on the video anyway, like I said. The Warsun SQ03. There we go. So we'll go out with it on the brightest. Yeah, it's not the brightest in the world. The brightest. This doesn't have the rotating thing or anything like the Sofirn does. Sofirn does have more features, so it's probably the better option. I mean, this was pretty cheap, this Warsun. Yeah, I have the price on the video. Just facing it at the camera, just in front of it, moving it around. Do a bit of a 360. It's not bright enough to hurt anyone's eyes, I don't think. Go out as far as we normally do, and then we'll walk back. Some of these torches, some of the Sofirn ones are as bright as car headlights, if not brighter than some of them. So that's on the dullest. Oh. It's a strobe. moving it around a little bit. Brightest, facing it up at the sky. One of the dull ones. It's the sort of LEDs on the brightest. Next one down, next one down. Red flashing. We'll walk back towards so you get an idea. Yeah, the most fun one out of all these is a Sofirn, but then the Convoy C8 to play around with is not too bad. Went back to the front light. So that's that. Well, I'll get the King's one out soon. It's in my pocket, but I want to play around with the Sofirn on its brightest and the Warsun on the brightest. We'll move back out. Oh. Yeah, trying to get it to go back to the front like it's one of those people here. Same people as last time. Anyway, well, that will have to do. I can't stay once people have come because I'll be shining torches in their eyes. That's really annoying. That's the brightest. Just showing that before people get set up. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy your tech.